Hi, I'm Jello.
And I'm Tommy.
And we are here for our first reaction video.
No, we're not. Reaction videos are fucking stupid.
Instead, let's go
Full moon!
It's time for the
Mini Moon Minute!
Let's go! Chibiusa made a new friend in the mysterious girl Hotaru Tomoe. Hotaru is feeling the shits, tells Carrie Knight to f off, and her creepy dad Soichi Tomoe gives her a crystal which makes her feel better.
The Senshi and Kitties review their encounter with the mysterious Senshi, and everyone is having visions again.
Carrie Knight in the fountain, Mamoru in his big bed,
And Rei in the mountain.
Three lights, awaken, let the destruction begin.
Michiru has a moment of doubt with Haruka, but then it turns into a moment of romance.
Mamoru and Michiru talk all things Tomoe, and she gives him tickets to her violin show.
Usagi has a double take and wonders if Haruka is a Senshi.
Minako and the other girls draw the f***ing line.
Yudiel heads out while the girls go up to the mountain to celebrate Rei's 15th birthday.
Lo and behold, the Mugen Academy is having a training camp in the mountains too, so they investigate and run into Haruka.
Haruka invites Makoto to spar. Makoto gets her kicked, tells them they're weak, then Yudiel breaks it up.
Udiel is stealing student souls for Pharaoh 90. Mars, planet power.
Jupiter, planet power,
Make up!
Yudiel introduces herself as a Deathbuster and goes flame on.
Mars, snake fire. Whoops.
Mercury Aquamist douses a bitch out.
Moon spiral heart attack makes Udiel go laboli.
Students are saved and the witches 4 are ready for more.
The mysterious Senshi has a unique way of warning Sailor Moon. What a weird combination we have going on there. We have Hotaru, who's got mummy issues and she's sickly.
Well, first of all, we totally missed the fact that she completely healed Chibiusa, which was pretty major.
Pretty significant. She's got some crazy mystic powers here that are being untapped.
And we don't really know exactly what they are yet, but I'm sure that's going to be explored more.
And now let's talk about Professor Tomoe. He's got a mysterious, creepy look to him. And he's also got a shady past as a teacher. He was canned. Michiru and Mamoru were talking about him. They were researching him. And he's effed up.
The thing that I noticed that was really interesting is he gave her a crystal and instantly she felt better. Which is interesting because later we cut to Carrie and I divining in the water and it was the same crystal. So I'm putting 2 and 2 together here. I'm thinking that's the Tyron crystal. That's like the baddie crystal and something is going on with Hotaru internally and that crystal is suppressing it.
So Professor Tomoe has some insidious plot involving his own daughter and a bunch of these hot, fierce bitches. I'd watch out for this guy. He's no Hugh Hefner. What about Carrie Knight looking into the pool and seeing those 3 mysterious lights? I think I've seen those colors before.
I mean, you gotta be a complete idiot not to realize those colors are the colors of Pluto, Uranus, and Neptune. But for them to come together and then what did it say about the destruction? Something.
The destruction is imminent.
Destruction is coming or something like that. I mean, the 3 of them are gonna meet up eventually. We know that. So who knows what's gonna happen after that? I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be pretty major.
I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also kind of scared because what if they destroy the world by accident? I hate when that happens.
So next up, I want to talk about the inner Senshi. I really love how we're seeing them interact in their civilian form. Rei, Sailor Mars, is celebrating her 15th birthday, and for me, we always keep forgetting that these girls are actually like 13, 14 years old.
They're little babies and they're saving the goddamn world.
Yeah, so I really like how they're goofing off, how Makoto at the time, she's like talking about how she wants to throw a party and make a cake for Rei. I think that's great, but then they find out that Rei, like we said, was going into the mountains to like purify herself. I mean, how dirty are you at 15, really?
I do also love the placement of the episode itself. April 17th is Rei's birthday, and the episode kind of aired around that same time, which is very smart and very good timing.
It aired on the 18th of April, actually.
So they were a day late, but I'm sure Rei was a day late too, because she's pregnant. And the cool thing about this is, seeing them be social and active young girls, is we didn't really get to see that interaction in the first 2 seasons. We get to see them goofy and having fun, almost like from the first anime from the 90s.
Along with the inner Senshi, we're seeing a lot of interaction in civilian form with the outer Senshi, with Michiru and Mamoru, and then Haruka and Usagi, and even Michiru and her fans because she's a famous violinist.
Yes, and I just loved how she was so gracious enough to sign an autograph for her fan. She's a bit of a bitch as Sailor Neptune. She has a soft side and a hard side to her. I love that paradox within these tough cookies.
And then on the flip side, you've got Haruka interacting with Usagi, and this is why I said if you don't realize she's Sailor Uranus, you're an idiot, because even Usagi put it together.
Yeah, she kind of did.
She kind of did, but Haruka shot her down.
They all think that she's still, in fact, a boy, and they haven't figured out that those dashing good looks belong to Sailor Uranus. Now, I am all about girl power, and I was loving this big bitch fight in episode 3. We had Jupiter and Mars taking matters into their own hands, wanting to protect Usagi, not get her involved in the fight.
And this is where we see Sailor Mars's brand new attack, which we haven't seen before, Mars Snake Fire. Now here's my issue. You don't fight fire with fire, Mars. It just makes a bigger flame. So to me, I love the attack, I thought it was cool, but I'm just sitting there going, come on, girl.
I would think Jupiter would have had a better chance with her lightning, but with the snake fire, I did like the new attack. However, I didn't really like how the flame turned out. It looked more like a fire Pac-Man as opposed to a snake fire. It just kind of chowed down on Udiel, and so basically Udiel was a Pac-Man pellet, and Mars was a flaming Pac-Man. I'm loving how Mercury is a scientist at heart. She knows that water can douse out fire, so the Mercury alchemist went in there and doused some shit out.
Yeah, it was good. It was good to see her because usually we never really see Sailor Mercury as being one of the stronger members of the team. She's always analyzing things, which I get is her shtick. But I really like that she came out and she was the one who put out the fire, and then after that Usagi came out with her wand and that was done. The fight was pretty great. You know, a lot of explosions, kids being possessed. And this is the way we're going to see this season really unfold. It's going to be like every episode, obviously one of them is going to get knocked out, and that's just kind of the way it is.
It's a lot darker in tone, I would say. And I do my heart does break seeing these Witches 5 perish so quickly. Kind of like how the Spectre sisters from the last seasons got axed every episode. I would like to see a bit more of them, but I guess we're not going to. Udiel, you put up a good fight. You're a fierce redheaded bitch.
She was only level 78. No one
She was only level 78, and she probably can't even count to 79. So you know what? F*** off, bitch.
All right, we're just gonna cut right to the chase here. Let's talk about the elephant in the room of this episode.
The big, pink, flaming elephant in this motherfucking room.
And he's not even talking about me.
I'm not?
No.
Okay, right. The big Leslie kiss between Sailor Uranus and Sailor Moon. Whoa, girl. She's digging in there.
Well, I mean, I what? I don't know, I never really got that part as to why she kissed her. What do you think?
I think she was hungry, and what better
She
way?
wanted some odongo.
She wanted some moon pie. I think maybe Sailor Uranus knew the connection between Tuxedo Mask and Sailor Moon, and what a great way to test the relationship by giving her a big peck on the cheek.
Girl, that was no peck on the cheek. She gave her full tongue.
No, Sailor Moon's mouth was open, and she went in for the cheek. If you look.
No.
Yes.
No, you are getting way too particular.
Well, you know what? It was no Brittany, Madonna, and Christina, but it was definitely second best kiss of the night. Let me tell you.
Who's Christina?
Christina Cash. Stupid. My favorite highlight of the episode was, of course, Carrie Knight having her moment with the pool. I love how we see this illusion of the 3 lights, which of course are the Outer Senshi talisman. And I love how she's got this sinister, insidious vibe going on, all the while she's being nice and motherly to Hotaru, which of course Hotaru doesn't give a f*** about her because she's a big bitch.
My favorite part of this episode was, I mean, listen, it didn't do anything, but I loved Sailor Mars's new attack. It was great to see, you know, a third attack for them because we didn't get this in the original anime, so I'm glad that we're getting this. I'm sure we're gonna get some more from the other Senshi. I mean, we got Venus, we got Jupiter, we got Mars, waiting for Mercury.
Mercury, get rid of that alchemist and do something more amazing, please. And of course, I'm dying to see the outer attacks. Let's hope that comes next episode.
And the transformations, and anything. We need to start seeing more interaction with the outers. We've had 3 episodes, let's get to it. But I think with the kiss, I think we're gonna get something next week. Thanks for watching, you guys. Don't forget to check back every Friday. Next week, we're gonna be reviewing episode 4. Keep commenting, keep sharing the video. We love the interactions.
And don't forget to subscribe, of course. We also want to do a big shout out to our first commenter. He popped our cherry, Anjim 2.0. Thanks for the lovely comment. We hope to see you in the weeks to come. And follow him. He's got some great anime reviews as well. Come back next Friday as we go Full Moon. Thanks again for watching. If you missed last week's review of episode 2, click here. If you love gender-bent cosplay, make sure to check out the Facebook page of the Fake Nerd Guys, facebook.com/fakenerdguys. We'll see you next week. Keep it neat.